So, tokens. All of it's bullshit, right? We all come to this place because we love tokens. We all come here to talk about the great world-changing things tokens can do. I'm going to tell you about life-changing things they can do. First, there's 3 rules. The first, Internet Rule 34, means if there is something, there is a porn of it. The same thing happens in tokens. If there is something, there is a token for it. Rule 1. Rule 2, metrics. They can be gamed, they will be gamed. If you've ever looked at a token, you know this is true. Third, get rich quick is still the main reason that anybody gets into this. Whether you're new, whether you've been in it for a while, that's why we're here, right? Let's make some fucking money. First, I'm gonna tell you a little story. About a year and a half ago, just before a conference, much like this, Deconomy in Seoul, South Korea, a bunch of us got together, because we'd all arrived early, we're all jet lagged, and decided, what are you gonna do? Pizza and beer. After one too many beers, one too many pizzas, we said, there's enough of us around here. Yeah, this ICO thing, it's starting to slow down a little bit. But we could probably go out and get a bunch of us together. We'd been in this industry for a while. We could probably raise 10, 20 million, whatever, something stupid. But let's go through this exercise and come up with the dumbest idea and start pitching it to people here and see if we get any traction. So what did we do? We wrote a gray paper because, everybody's got a white paper. We'll do our own. We came up with all kinds of great ideas of random shit that people were saying around the conference that didn't make any sense. We came up and settled on this idea. We said, great, circular economy, that's what you need. That's how you make a successful token, right? So the idea is, I've got a token. I issue a token, I raise a bunch of money. You want money, I'm a VC with my cool token. You need to pay me pitch token to listen to your shitty idea. If I like it, I'm gonna give you the token, invest in your shitty idea. Most importantly, the number always goes up. I like how Bitcoiners are trying to take number go up. We had this way before you. Obviously, it's a shit idea. This was a shit coin. That was the point, right? Let's be honest. A lot of these things are. But after shilling this thing as a token to VCs on stage in front of thousands of people, many of which had questionable English, we found there was one problem. Somebody Googled our token and realized pitch token already exists. We had been shilling an actual token. Really shitty idea as well. So we decided, let's take a little tact here. Let's go from pitch token to pitch token classic with a K, PTK. Why not? So we announced this on stage, and lo and behold, we had people come up and ask us how to get in. Why not? So we said, Ether's crashing. We got to make money out of this idea. We got to think of a way to make money out of this idea, but we don't really want to sell a token. We'll come back to that. We came and we said, not going to do any programming. We're a bit too lazy for that. So we went on, we found all these open source tools and said, can we do this? How long is it going to take us? How much is it going to cost us? The answer to that is 30 minutes and about $30. So we went on to the Token Factory, kindly provided to us in alpha version, and we came up with a token with lots and lots and lots and lots of tokens. About 15 trillion tokens. Easy enough. Went onto the blockchain. Actually, we screwed this up already because of weird things with zeros, but this is the second iteration. And we said, any good token's got to have a listing, so let's go find a decentralized exchange because they don't ask questions. That's the best way to do things in this industry. It's permissionless, right? But, as we all know, rule number 2, metrics that can be gamed will be gamed. One of our favorite metrics ever. Is the sufficiently decentralized, or the Hinman test. So we said, we need to be sufficiently decentralized. How do we do this? Let's send people tokens. So we sent around some tokens of these 15 trillion. We had 1 million here, 1 million there. I only control now 99.86% of all the tokens, which makes us technically as decentralized as the solar system. That's probably good enough. As you can see here, I think we got out. So everybody got shoved some tokens. We were throwing these things at Vitalik. We were throwing at anybody that was throwing us an Ether address anywhere, and I'll send you some if you want to be a quadrillionaire as well. Second year came by. We went back to the economy this year and we said, let's tell people about this. We had our little presentation, talked about all the great things and why PTK was so great. But we took it one step further. Vitalik and Nouriel were also at this conference. What did? We printed out t-shirts. We made them all wear t-shirts and talk about PTK during the whole conference. Nouriel is an advisor, Vitalik's an advisor. This is great. We got everybody in on this and upset a whole lot of people who actually came up and thought that Vitalik was 100% serious about being on this thing. People asking Nouriel how'd they get in. I thought it was great. Some people, liked the joke. Some people got the joke. Some people took it maybe a little bit too far. We got covered by the Financial Times, which is great. Good metrics. We can game these. The Block, CoinDesk, everybody. We got bankers at Consensus wearing PTK shirts, shilling this stuff. We got our good friend CZ just before his launch of the US platform wearing the shirts. So obviously win Binance, now you know. We also got a bunch of companies that I'd never heard of and didn't talk to me, decided we're going to do this. How more crypto can you be? But remember, we weren't just here to go out and tell everybody how great we were. We had to make big numbers. We had to make number go up. So, back to my decentralized exchange that asks us no questions. I decided to do some trading, obviously with myself because I don't trust anybody, right? So I did some wash trading here or there just to figure out how the platform works because, again, they didn't ask any questions, including why I would be trading with myself on a token nobody's ever heard of. Did some trades back and forth and said, this is great. Until I traded myself up to $3.6 quadrillion. That's a big number. And it's provable. It's on a blockchain, right? Let's put that in perspective. Everybody's seen this chart, right? This is comparing little crypto, like that little dot, that's Bitcoin up there at some point. And then, we got gold, stock markets. If you add all this up, the Earth is about $1.2 quadrillion of value. That's how much it would cost to buy the Earth. We said, well, that's a great number. We're going to be 3 times that. Throwing shade all over the planet. It's ours. PTK is crushing you like a tsunami. That's how big it is. But that wasn't enough for us because number must always go up. Why does it need to always go up? Well, very simple. We deleted the function for number go down. It can only go up. And if we're the only ones that control these tokens and are watch trading with ourselves, we can self-enforce that. Smart contracts. So Vitalik decided, hey, I actually want to get in on this thing. So he decided to buy the smallest unit he could for whatever he had on him, which happened to be 20 Hong Kong dollars, which brought the value of this token up to $255 decillion. That's 2.5 with 35 zeros after it. So we've gone beyond just throwing shade on Earth, solar system, the universe, all of it. Richest people on the planet. All thanks to some t-shirts, a couple of beers and pizza, and some stupid code somebody put online so anybody can make their own token. So what's my message here? Make your own fucking tokens and be rich as well. We've all seen it works in 2017. Why not do it some more? Why not keep doing it ad nauseum? The important thing is, you can do this with your own PTK. Tether, they like to put things onto other platforms. We said, why not do the same? We want to be even more decentralized. So we've had people fork PTK, but not just into Ethereum because that would be too banal. We tried that. We had Tim Swanson's vision of PTK, PTKSV, which is actually the highest rated thing on Uniswap, worth about 100,000 ETH each. We went on to BCH. So for all of you BCH fans, you can go to the SLP DEX, and you can also create some new things. And we decided, hey, if we're going to run a scam, we might as well run it on Tron. So you can also go to PTKT, and you can set up your own. These things have become ridiculously easy, right? As we see more and more of these tokens happen, and thankfully people have stopped buying a lot of this crap, we're seeing people start to look at metrics. They're gameable. We've seen crap things come out. You really need to understand this, and we really need to stop putting money in supporting these crap projects. I think most of you around here probably know that. I don't know if there's one way to do it. I don't know if it's saying everything's a scam. Actually, it's probably not. We've proved that. But there are ways that we can help bring people into the community. There are ways that we can do it, hopefully in a funny manner. Like we've tried to demonstrate that a lot of the stuff out there isn't real and makes people think about what am I actually buying, especially people, your grandma, your sister, getting into this thing, talking about how I'm going to buy this thing that's going to make me rich and make everything go up. It's great. We're doing cool things, but let's never lose sight of the fact that we're making up our own money. We are the new masters of the universe, maybe in our small little crypto way. So I welcome you all to join the PTK Foundation, spelled with a PH because technically it's not a foundation because we're registered nowhere and we had legal troubles we couldn't spell it with an F. You're all welcome. Thank you very much and be quadrillionaires yourself. Yeah, good question. Token Jar happened to be the one we used. Token Jar, JAR.io. I don't have it. You might be able to see it in one of the slides. Maybe. Yep. Well, you can see it if you Google the thing. I don't know. There, top left. There's several others out there too where you can put these things on. This just happened to be the first one I picked up. You just put in you launch a token, you point this thing at that ether address, use MetaMask, and you're good to go. It takes 2 minutes. Any other questions? Anybody else want to make tokens? Awesome. So we're going to go back to serious presentations. Thank you very much for listening, and keep going. Number must go up.